thought the Order would get rid of any trace of the old Source King. This statue must be 1,000 years old. Wonder how much longer it'll last. This statue must be 1,000 years old. Wonder how much longer it'll last. It's broken.
Okay, so I'm back. I had to take a little bit of time off to sort out some Minecraft things. I'm back now. I play on a server with some friends and they were using my power to run some extra dimensions and it had shut itself off. Any road up, let's carry on with our journey.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you and his arms snap to his sides.
Oh, it's rather vain.
I'm not supposed to talk to elves.
Oh, well, why not? There's nothing wrong with us.
Well, elves eat people and their pets. Elves don't know the alphabet.
I'm pretty sure we know the alphabet. I'll give you the other things might possibly be true.
The child's eyes grow wide.
I don't need someone there to ask me to.
People ask you to eat them?
Yes, that's how elves share memories.
Really? Neat.
Oh, I'm glad you like that.
Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
Pretty sure you're a sorcerer too.
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
Strange child.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong.
No, you're quite right.
Crazy.
Indeed. They could well be wrong and crazy. Why are you out here alone? That's, yes, I'm curious.
No one cares where I go. They know I can't leave the island. It's nicer out here than inside anyway.
Possibly. Do your parents know where you are?
Now. The Magisters took them already. I guess now they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me back at home.
Well, that sounds a bit grim, really. Curing a child and leaving... curing a child's parents and leaving him roaming free on his own. I don't think it's very safe out here, and they're void woken as well.
Die?
No, I didn't die. I survived by the skin of my teeth. Yeah, that's...
There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean.
Okay, you sound a bit snotty, kid, as well. I'd blow your nose.
You'll see.
Why aren't you scared?
Guess I am, but it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary.
Not strictly true, but okay. Well, before I go, let's see what you got to sell. Oh, lockpicks. No money. Hang on a second. They're always useful. I'm going to take one of those, and then I'm going to sell you a bunch of rubbish that I don't want anymore. I'm going to get 14. 10. Actually, I'm going to wait. I'm not overburdened at the moment. I'll deal with selling stuff when I am. Let's see, is there anything I can pick up here? Doesn't look like there is. What's up here? Oh, there's a shell. Oh. No, quite right, there's no way I'm getting up there. Oh, and then let's go further along the beach. Might as well grab all these, something to sell for gear later. Actually, I can probably craft with them. Why can't I? There's a huge, great big shell there, and I cannot pick it up. Why? Anything else? Oh, there's some other bits and pieces. A little stick. Okay. Oh, Just as well I looked. They do like hiding stuff, don't they? Yeah, I'll take that. Ding. Ah, beasties. We carnivorous beasties. And a guitar riff, okay. This warns me I'm about to be in combat.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
Okay, let's see if I can kill them safely. Die! Well, I think a poke in the head with a stick will do. Die, scum! And can I electrocute you? No. Okay. Oh, they talk! That's slightly scary. Ha! I'm not. Is that the worst you can do? They all got soaked up by my armour anyway. Here, have a hit and another.
These bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
Ah. Alright, level up. And some gooey meat. And a poor someone who's died. Oh.
Drowned and eaten by a Voidwoken.
Well, I'm stacking up those scrolls. Anything else hiding? Leather scraps. Oh, I guess that's some of the first crafting ingredients then. More shells. I'm sorry if you have to put up with me looting everything, but you never know what's going to come in useful. My God, they hide stuff everywhere. But I suppose they want you to get started off on a good footing. What was that I just picked up? A book. A word of advice to the badly armed. Tie your knife, or a shiv if that's what you have, to a stick or a branch. Now you've got a sword of sorts. Okay. We got... and 2 recipes learned. Okay, how do... was that... crafting ingredients. Ah! Oh, with those... right, okay, so I can use those for something. I use that. That's useful to know. How does one craft? Ah. So if I tied pocket knife, which is worth 25, to a stick, that's a long branch. Do I have any? I had a stick. Recipes. Cool. Ah, here we go. Look, it actually tells me what I can make. Knife on a stick. So I now have a sword. Everything. Oh, well, I didn't really increase in value. I was hoping I'd get something worth a lot more out of that. So 160 for a staff. Now I just thought I could make another staff, couldn't I? Improvised staff, yeah. And they're probably worth bugger all. Let's make one of those too. Good, good. Let's have a look. Hey, I already had one of those. No? I thought I'd just made another improvised staff. Thought I had 2, didn't I? There it is. No, that was the one I picked up on the ship, and that's the one I just made, which is only worth... Okay, so this one's better, apparently. Why is it worth 161 points? There's nothing noticeable that... Oh, that's weird. Oh, I've had a level up. Goody. Lucky charm, more bartering. Well, I'm probably going to get a companion who's going to be able to do that for me. I can identify stuff, that's all good. Let's come back to that. Right, intelligence. Yeah, let's go a bit up. More DPS is more DPS. What else do I have I can buy here? I can buy extra skill points. Right, well, I want my healing and damage to be better. Let's go for some more of that. That's done quite well for me so far. That's, I've emptied that. Okay, let's move on. It's funny how the barrels don't show up that I can loot, but other things do. See, that wasn't highlighted. How odd. Oh, there's Mr. Arrogant Lizard up there. I'll come back to you in a second once I've done me looting. No more barrels lurking anywhere. Okay, let's see what he's got to say for
You
himself.
spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red colour. Could he be...
Yeah, well, I know it is. He's the guy from the ship. I can recognise
Yes,
him.
you recognise him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
No, indeed. That's not much. Let's not annoy him.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
Oh, sounds like you need to have that looked at by a doctor, mate. Most of us have eyeballs in our heads.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hold.
I know, I'm just awesome.
You have my gratitude.
Good. Give us some money for it then.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
I can see we're going to have to work on you. I'll be glad to help. I don't stand by when people are in danger.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we?
I don't think you should be giving me lessons on self-importance.
Now then, if there's nothing further.
What are you doing
I'm sure
standing
I don't
on
mean
this
to
rock?
sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
Well, you were probably doing more than that, at least thinking, surely.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
Oh, not a lot really, because they won't let me turn the camera down that far. Let's be romantic. I see memories, childhood days spent in the sun.
Memories. Quite so.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
Well, if you can see that from just looking at the sea, I want whatever you're smoking. What have you lost? A specific vision there. That is rather a specific vision there. Why an empire?
Of course it's rather specific. Quite obviously, I'm musing over the very actual empire that I lost.
Well, to lose an empire is quite careless. Maybe it's under the sofa or something? I quite often find stuff gets kicked under there.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
There's clearly more going on than I know at this point.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
I don't know. I've got no idea who you are.
Oh, may the seven have mercy on their own creation.
He's rather full of himself, isn't he? Amazing.
I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the spouse of the sun.
No, you're not. You're the Red Prince, a prisoner?
Of course you know me.
Don't.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment.
Most certainly. You look like you're in being held in prison opportunities at the moment.
The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
Well, we'll see about that, won't we? Maybe if he wants to come with me, maybe I'll do it later, but not at the moment, I think.
Then by all means, dash.
He watches you depart without another word, then turns back to face the sea.
Okay, well, there's kind of a bit of meta here. I know for a fact that he's going to be a companion for me. That certainly was the case in the previous game. But I want to go and have a look around first and meet the other companions that may be available to me. If this takes the same as the first game, the same form as the first game, I'm going to have plenty of people offering to be a friend of mine. So I think what I'll do is I'll go and have a look at them and see what's on offer. He's okay, but I think he might be somewhat annoying. His highfalutin.
Some would see this as an omen.
Hello, pussy. I can talk to you.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
What? How did I get? Hey, stop following me.
I'm not following you. You're the one who walked up to me. Ah, and that's exactly...
What? No, that can't be. I can't. Hey, stop following me.
I see you are subscribing to the usual cat archetype. Basically, thinks everyone's there for their pleasure. Are you feeling okay?
Huh? Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'm not sure. It's all a little foggy.
What's a little foggy? Where did you
The
come
cat
from?
opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose focus, and with a jerk he turns away from you.
Okay. Well, he's clearly not turning away from me, but okay. For the sake of narrative, I will pretend that he... In fact, are you following me now? What's that over there? It's just a thing. There's so much to find on this beach. A plethora of goodies. Oh, hello little girl. Let's go and have a chat with you and see what's going on there.
Hey lady, it's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
I think I saved all of them. So, quite sure how I managed to make it back actually. It's all a bit of a mystery.
Now where should I put this one?
Just put it on the ground. I'm very fond of shells myself. Okay, that's all of those grabbed. More bits and pieces here. I empty you? Yeah, sorry about this. It's not being able to tell what I've bleeding looted. Ah, oh, fishbone. Ugh, sounds icky. But hey! Did I miss a shell? Game saved. Is something going to happen? Well, whatever it is, it's not close enough to trigger me yet. Well, I hope these shells are worth a bit because I've got loads of them. Tongs. I know what those do. Oh, that cat is definitely following me, isn't it? I hope it's not expecting me to feed it or anything like that. Oh, people up here.
I am a proud lawyer to the Order. I would not dream of subverting our cause.
Let's keep away from those magisters at the moment. I don't know if I'm actually meant to be here. Where have we been? Let's go up there through the main road. A barrel and a flower, nice. Oh, and there's stuff up there. I wonder if I can get up there. There must be a way, surely. Ah, oh, what's this? Yes, there is. Come on. Run, lady. Elf, get up there. We got some looting to do. Oh, another bedroll. I'll take that. Got quite a few of those now. Crate. Ah, okay. Shovel. I'm sure that'll come in useful. You found a shovel. If you find a suspicious looking mound, you may be able to dig something up. Super. Okay. That bridge is broke. Ah, hey, I see you. I see you too. Is that right? So can I climb up here? Hey. Okay, but that's odd. Can I do a sneaky move? Can't reach. Okay, fair enough. Was a bit much to be expecting. This path. See where it leads. Can't pick up the wood.
What's this? I found something.
Did you? Where? Oh, I see there. What's this? Aha! Oh, I get to use my trusty shovel straight off the bat. Oh, a dusty pouch full of goodies. Oh my god, that's actually really good. It's even got stuff for bonusing my... I'm truly blessed. I'll stick that on right away. That's very good. This, that's also not bad. But okay, at least I'm looking a bit more decent now, a bit more dressed. That... thought it was a big pool of blood, it isn't. It's just a red tree. Getting across there. Seem to be anyway at the moment. Maybe I can do that later. Joy Beach. This is. I think I'm definitely off the beach now, but okay, if you insist. Anything up here? Oh. There's some nasty dudes up there, and that's why I'm trying to avoid it. I don't really want to get engaged with them yet. Ah, what's this up here? There's a path. Let's go. Where is it on the map? Down here. Ah, yeah. Look. There's a cave under this crate I missed as well. An empty crate. Great. So what's in the cave then? Hello? Can't see anything actually underneath there. Oh, it's the Skelly dude. Hi, Skelly dude. Hang on a sec. What's this? There's a poison barrel there. What you doing, mate?
As the alcove opens up, you see the same skeleton that you met on the boat before it sank. He's still not wearing his mask. He's leaning over a corpse, prodding and pulling at the skin of its face.
I mean, I'm an elf, I eat people. But that's still pretty grim.
Bugger.
How on earth am I supposed to... Oh. Perhaps...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
What are you doing?
Damnation. That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor?
Oh dear, okay, no, I think it's stuck on through other means, my friend. What are you doing?
No! Stay back! Don't... Oh, it's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected.
I'm getting to like this chap. He's definitely more likeable than Red Lizard dude. I'm surprised to find him here. How did you ask his business with the body? I think not towards the... Yeah, I'll find that out in a second. Why did he head for a prison island?
It seems the human that stole my mask was rather more resourceful than I gave her credit for.
Well, you do have a rather high ideal of yourself. It is quite possible that people are equally clever as you are.
I chased her here, but she rather seems to have given me the slip.
Indeed.
Thus,
He turns back to the body, prodding at its face cautiously.
What is your business with the body?
why, its face, of course. What other use would I have for some rotting corpse?
Yeah, I suppose you being a skeleton might be an issue, but I can think of better ways of disguising myself.
A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull.
Yeah, that's the way they work.
I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body. I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
I don't think you're gonna hide your bone with a mask, but okay. And I lack such a tool. Oh my god, the double entendres.
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
That's a bit personal asking about his skull. Why is it so urgent? It's not. That seems the most sensible question.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I have important things to do on Reaper's Coast. I cannot simply sit about waiting for the rest of you to die so I may continue my business in peace. No, I may be an eternal, but my patience has its limits.
Okay, so he's an eternal. He's not your bog standard undeady then. Okay.
Indeed. I may be the only eternal.
Oh.
My people seem rather absent.
No matter, I'll be your friend.
At least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an excavation site at the Black Pit's oil fields. Perhaps there I'll find my answers.
Well, maybe that's somewhere we're going to get later and then we can find out together, right? An eternal, what is that? Some kind of cult? Yeah, that definitely piqued my interest.
We were a race that existed before the idea of race was needed. We were all one.
Oh wow, so you're like thousands of years old.
I could ask you to imagine an Eternal as a creature of incredible intelligence and skill. But I fear the limits of your imagination would not do us justice. We studied the mysteries of the universe. We created works of great art. We disappeared.
Okay.
But I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them. We will have our world again.
Well, I think you might find the world rather full of other people who also consider it their world, but okay. Yeah, I'm really curious about where everyone else has gone.
Well, that hardly seems relevant. But if you must know, I was inconvenienced for a time. Several centuries, in fact. Or perhaps millennia. One tends to lose track.
Yeah, I'm going to guess millennia, because if like you were the first people and we evolved late, well, okay, I don't know this, it's complicated.
I was sealed in a tomb for daring to be curious about the world. It seems our king did not agree that the universe should be explored to its full potential. Perhaps I should thank him. It seems I was spared whatever happened to the others. I wonder if flowers would be appropriate.
Where do you think your people are? Some other realm?
Ah, well, that is the curious thing. They are clearly absent from this world, and yet they are everywhere. Every one of your races resembles them in some manner, and the statues you have built to your gods look remarkably familiar. Perhaps my people have ascended to some new realm, or perhaps your gods are merely a folk memory.
Wow, this is deep.
Regardless, they are not here, but I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them.
Well, my heartstrings are rather tugged if you're the last of your kind. I mean, you may be only bugger, but why don't you come with me?
I suppose, circumstances being what they are, it could be advantageous. You seem more at ease in this world than I. A guide would certainly be useful.
It's rather poignant, isn't it? Yes, this could work out well for the both of us.
Excellent.
And he likes me. Good.
While we are conversing, perhaps you notice that I am rather skilled in, well, all things. Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality, but being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow. So, which do you require for this enterprise of yours?
Well, let's have a wizardly couple. If that's what you're good at, then I don't see any reason to change it.
I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Now, shall we get on? There is rather a lot to see.
That settles it.
Splendid.
Yes, it is rather. Wonderful. Come with me.
Very well. Let's be off.
Oh, and what's this? Oops. No, don't stand in the poison. What's the recipes thing? I'm not quite sure why he just was so happy to teach me, but there we go. Grimoire, maybe? Rain scroll. Ah, right, okay, I see. The human master of the ship. It would be nice if it actually showed you the tooltips for what these things... okay. Yeah, I think I'm getting it. You combine it together to make... Alright, okay, so you get a bunch of these and stick them together. Handmade pajama. Sounds like something appropriate for me. See dust around me, all that, okay. Well, friend, since we're together, would you like some better armour? I do have this slightly better than probably what you've got. Yeah, there you go. It's rather more stylish as well, actually, if you ask me. Would you like a bucket? Bucket for your head. There you go. It's really rather stylish. Let's just leave on there. No, it'll be. You don't need a mask now. You've got a bucket instead. Broken source. Is that mine? Yeah. Okay. Breakable. Let's not get distracted. And we've got weapons. Okay. Now I had a wand. Do I have a better one too? It's fine. Then you're good with that stuff. Excellent. Welcome to the party. I see you, Crate. You can't hide from me. Oh, I'm commanding him at the moment. You go and take the stuff out of the crate. Okay. Some people over there. Hang on. What's going on here? Ow, ow. Is it home? Hey lass, what's the matter?
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind it and find a small human child holding her knees and trembling.
Place my hand on her head and softly whisper, shh.
The child quiets and seems comforted by your presence. She looks up at you with curious eyes.
I'll choose one of these bonus moves. Do you need a hug?
The child nods and reaches up to you. As you hold her, her breathing grows slow and calm. Her wet face is damp on your neck. She lets go and looks up at you with a small smile.
Pro-mystic play.
Thanks. You're nice.
I know. Give me some gold.
You can have this. I found it outside, but I can't read it yet. That's next year, and then I'll learn it.
Sweet.
She nestles back into her spot on the ground and starts tracing figures. A little family in front of a house in the dirt.
The win. Oh, you won't be needing this to hide behind anymore. And what does your friend have to say?
Where is she? You go with us. Who are you? Are you from the shelter? She says nothing of another. Fire, alas! She is so late!
Okay. Slow down.
Never mind. It is not your concern. You leave. But
you're an half and I'm an half, and you're really confusing me.
She leans forward. Her eyes are wet with fear as she takes your hand.
please, do not lead anyone here.
I had no intention of doing that. Anything else to say?
Psst. Fear, alas! I'm sorry, dear one, but you must go.
Okay. completely happy about my presence and everything's... Yeah, I'm not piss you off by stealing your stuffs. Whisperwood, gimme. Oh, what's going on down here? Saving. Something's going to happen. More fish. Hello, turtle. Take that too. Barrel. There's something. Oh, right, those are all the turtles then. A fish up there, I see. Oh, I'm sneaking. I'm a bush. There's something interesting about this. There's something here. See it. It's a bit of a dead giveaway, really, that you can see on the map. These sort of like, I don't know if I can turn that off. These kind of hidden locations. Oh, what? Stop! So is there a path here or something? See, look, I can get up here. It's hiding from me. That's rather odd. Okay. There's a tiny little path there that doesn't go anywhere. Right, let's see what else we've got. Oh, turtle's so sweet. What? Run away! Oops. This is not good. Let's get some rain in there and shock them. I think there's 3 against 2. This is not going to be good. You look like the biggest threat, so let's be shocked first. Excellent. Oh, I haven't got a huge amount of hit points, so that's good. I've used that already. Okay, I might have P. Probably get some more actually. This is a bit grim. I should cut myself so I can have another go. Determined to at least... Right, you're stunned for a turn. You've only got 5 hit points, so I think we can leave you for a second. I clearly see that I'm the biggest threat. Go. Did you get stunned over there then? I guess you must have been. Let's kill you. Smack you. Phew. And what can you do? You do fire, do you? Okay, let's do. Let's drop a rock on your head. And then blow you up. Ooh. Cool, that was lucky. Right, well, we won. We're still alive. That did give me XP. I don't know how wise it is to have too many battles without the rest of the companions in the group, because they're going to be missing out on the XP. No matter. Right then, let's get looting. I wish there was a way of locking which character you had. It's just sometimes very easy to pick the wrong character to do your looting with. Oh, we've got some fat loots. Alright. Considering your trousers are awful, I bet these are better. Yes. Oh, we're rocking, cooking with gas, and your trousers are no good, so you can at least have those. Better and better. Okay, let's off in this direction.
By the looks of him.
Oh, I missed you.
It's foolish to attempt an escape by sea in these waters.
Soggy diary. What's going on? Oh, That's better. I thought some stuff was missing. Right, let's take it in Fane's bag, yes it is. First night here. Doesn't seem like it will be too bad. Find somewhere to sleep. Bought enough dry bread to last me. When all this blows over, I'll be happy to say that I survived in comfort. Group of dumb brutes shook me down for my bread. I'll have to get smart if I want to eat. Met an old fisherman called Rad. Taught me how to make a net. Rad's gone. Dumb brutes took my net. At least the meanest one got took in the night. Getting hungry. I was always a strong swimmer. Waters around here are pretty glassy. Can't be much more than a few miles to shore, can it? And then he got eaten by turtles. Presumably. Oh well, best laid plans and all that. Oh. Oh, pressing the wrong button there. Just open the box, lass. Oh, another crafting book. Let's see what's in this one. Bows. A concise pamphlet on how to effectively combine a length of string with a stick, club or branch in order to create a bow. The length of the piece of string is left unspecified. Yes, exactly how long is a piece of string? Open locked. Ah, no, I do remember one thing, which
is it not enough that you travel with me? Go on then, bark away.
No, I don't want. I don't want to torture. I would want you to do something that I've heard undeadies can do, which is you can lockpick with your bony fingers. Ah, okay. So I clearly need to put some points into thievery, but that did kind of work. That's neat because one problem I always had is purchasing loads of lockpicks for my nefarious lockpicking activities. It's kind of nice that they provided you with an alternate way of doing that without having to spend tons on lockpicks, and quite often you just get stuck in a dungeon somewhere with no money, and you're completely out of lockpicks, and that's it. Look up here. See, it's this little funky piece of the map again. Is there anything in here? Oh, no. Okay. That seems to be most of what's up here. Oh, there's the tent, but I mean, frankly, I don't. I'm not going to be robbing poor refugees like that. And this stuff is all, as I thought, protected. I mean, I'm probably going to be a bit mean and a bit metagamey. What I'll probably do is be nice to everyone until like I hit the end of the game. Hello, cat. Well, not the end of the game, until I've cleared the area, and then I'll come back and just rob everyone blind. It depends how much money I've got at the end of it, to be honest with you. Okay. So a quick squiz at the map. So that's pretty nicely cleared now, so really the only way I can go as far as it looks is up through those bad guys. Maybe I shall go and pick up Wizard Guy before we do that. Probably makes sense to go in mob-handed if we have to fight anyone. Where is he? He's down here somewhere. Staring off to see. Was this it? Yeah. Come hither! Zoom me. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, that's cool. Right, well, against my better judgment, we have need of you, lizard boy.
Yes, I'm still here, contemplating my throne.
Right, and we're going to win his... yeah.
This and that? Tag along? Do you really mean to compare the fate of an empire to whatever foibles you seek to fix?
The situation of your empire is of no concern to me, but...
On the other hand, I really could do with a dog's body. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship, after all. Fine, I accept. On one condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Well, I don't usually make promises, but I'll keep
You
my...
do tend to beat around the bush, don't you? Oh well, that wishy-washy answer will have to do then.
Well, I'm not going to commit to something I don't know I
So, now
can't
that that's
deliver.
settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic and, yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
Yeah, I generally stick with
Very
whatever
well.
you've got.
Onwards then to victory or death.
The Red Prince nods, then gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be travelling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, My Lord.
No, I think we'll stick to Red Dickhead if you ask me.
As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings.
You're only coming on sufferance, mate.
Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
If it wasn't the fact that I was quite concerned about what's about to happen, you'd be left on that rock for the rest of the game. Little bugger. Okay. Oh, are we going the right way? Nope, we're not. No. I'm getting lost. Chop chop. Right then. There goes nothing.
We already know the truth, Magister. Now speak.
I am a proud loyal to the Order. I would not dream of subverting our cause.
Atusa, please.
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
Dalius the Hammer, okay.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
Wow.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
Whoa, okay. She's on my crap list straight away.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
Yes, Alexander. Are you the leader around here? Tell your subordinate Dallas here to shut up.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Oh, okay. You're also on the crap list as well. These are clearly the bad guys. Lightly why'd they bother? Call out that only the gods are fit to take back what they've given.
Stay silent, elf!
Woo, get you!
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
I guess they're not going to be learning anything else from her, the hammer's pet. I haven't got that many hit points.
Stop!
Well, it's a bit late now. You told her to obey her leader.
My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years.
Well, friends don't usually sort of go along when someone tells their friend to cut out their tongue.
The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
Oh, he doesn't even have the balls to carry out his own executions. Nice man. Oh, wow. Hang on a second. You just used sauce. I'm pretty sure that's not allowed. Oh, and we got what's going on here? We have a conversation option.
The lizard magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
Yeah, the cruelty of it does make me a bit sick.
These creatures are so prone to violence. Naturally, the weaker specimens suffer.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
You're really not endearing yourself to me, you know, lizard boy. Oh, at least we've got something to eat for later. And a rest scroll. Can't complain. Let's have a chat with you.
Did you see him? You did, right? Those claws. Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty.
Ooh. Oh, the pets. The horrific creatures that the Magister had in tow, yes.
That Magister, that was Bishop Alexander, leader of the Divine Order, and his right hand, Dallas. How do you not know this?
'Cause I haven't ever been here before.
Better get to it then. A Magister will come and find you when they're ready for you. Could be a while, though. We're up to our hoods in sinners these days.
Wowzers. No one said I was a sinner. I mean, like, I understand there was some sort of, I don't know, call it racial profiling, but sorcery profiling going on. I don't think I was directly evil. Okay, let's have a little scan. Oh, yeah. Hi, chat.
Did you see them, miss? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself. They were so close, almost within arm's reach.
I must have been something. Yes, I was close enough to watch them murder one of their own.
A traitor cannot be murdered. A traitor can only receive their due.
Wow, you actually sympathise with them. Okay. Weirdo. Everyone's a traitor to someone. True enough. Murder is murder, no matter how much banner mops up the blood. Yeah, well, everyone...
The Divine Order's all that stands between everything you see and a void Woken's throat. Any traitor to them is a traitor to us all.
Okay, well, I see you're thoroughly sold on the whole idea of sorcerers being bad. You do realise you are one, don't you?
Believe it or don't. The Divine Order doesn't need our loyalty. They'll save us in spite of ourselves.
Okay. Hang on, let's see what you got to sell. Nothing of use. I don't know if that's got no armor, so you can... Oh, you've got no money. I have to find a shop soon. I'm going to be stumbling around with tons of stuff on me. If I'm not already.
I got my eye on you, Moss Muncher. Don't try any of that sauce business on my watch, or I'll do to you what the Hammer did to that traitor.
Well, you seem to not notice that I'm wearing a sauce collar, so it's not like I can do a lot of sauce anyway. What are you talking about? There's no point in talking to the guards like that. Consume moss than his flesh. Yeah.
You shut that filthy gash in your face before I cut it right off you.
Whoa, get
You're
you.
all the same, you sorcerers. Don't recognise what's good for you. Like dogs, you lot.
Okay.
Come on then, Lexi. Pay up.
What's going on here?
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or a brisket, toll's the same.
Your griff teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cud chewer.
Okay, so it looks like the prison's got a baron and this is henchman.
Cud.
What's going on?
Dear one, help me teach this beast. He must respect.
Respect? Huh. Someone's got to keep this place running. Griff can't do it for free. Why'd you gotta make this so hard?
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met aboard the ship on the way here.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff, especially not one of you.
Right, he's probably another companion then. And to be honest, this is going to turn nasty. Then we've got like 5 on 2. I like those odds. And I don't like him. And I certainly don't like his boss, Griff.
Runs the kitchen. Means he runs me, you, and everyone else in camp.
I don't think so. Just stand beside him and tell the bloke to back off. Ask why the elf. Why does the elf? I'm just interested.
Everyone in camp's got to contribute. For food, for protection. No exceptions. Especially not for elves.
Oh, you've torn it now. You've torn it.
Protection? I have neither.
Yeah, this doesn't sound anything. This is like a protection racket, basically.
You two ought to be thanking your lucky gods it's us, and not the Magisters enforcing round here. A fool never knows what they've got till it's well and gone.
Well, to be perfectly honest, half the Magisters I've met seem to be nicer people than you, so I don't think you're in any position to enforce anything being a prisoner, but okay.
Now come on, elf. If you make me say it again, there's gonna be trouble.
Oh, there certainly is. I think it's time to step in.
And neither will I.
Oh, it's on.
We got a system, and it looks like you don't want to fit in.
Well, I didn't really want to shake up the prison before I'd at least found out the lay of the land, but we were kind of forced into it, really, and I'm not taking any rubbish from this man. Oh yeah, I got a crazy amount of bonus there. Right, so you're off fighter, are you? Who are you going for?
All day, buddy?
Oh, hang on a sec. No, it's Fane who's going first. Sets the around you. That's no good. Creating a fire. This is all a bit dangerous. A bit. Let's see if I can drop that behind her. I don't really want to hit these two here. That would all be horrible. And then hit the oil. Do I have to hit her directly? Oh, there's 3 of them. Gotcha. That was easy. I don't think this is going to last very long. Let's throw the shield at him. Bong. This is going to go very quickly. I run in there and smash him in the face. Wow, more like block him. Oh no, I can still take another. You hurt. No, you seem to be fine to me. I'm a bit cautious about using some of these things because I don't. Oh, that wasn't good. I had to give her a bit of a zap. Yeah, you have to be a bit careful with electricity and water or blood in this case.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us.
I've an errand to run around here first. I'll catch up with you there later.
Oh.
Remember, past the kitchens, down to the beach, inside the caves there.
Okay, is this some kind of secret hideout?
There is a safe place.
Yeah. Okay, well that could have gone a lot worse. I thought she was probably going to aggro on me after I hit her. Oh, I used the wrong person, but that is useful. And a club. A club that's much better than your knife on a stick. Loot with the correct character. Loot with the correct character. Alright, let's do some sorting here. Oh, I should eat that.
A single name throbs across your brain. Verdas, Verdas, Verdas! He must escape. He cannot die here. He cannot.
Okay, so that's a clue. Oh, right, that was the lizard who was just got killed back there. Right, or killed her. Yeah, no, she was executed. Right, so she's trying to help someone escape called Verdas. Check. And I had another one as well, didn't I? Chunk of flesh.
As the dead man's flesh slides down your throat, you feel his consciousness enter yours. His memories are yours to experience. You are Finn. Your heart is heavy. You know too much. It's all too much. You met him. A bright light blinds you, then fades. You feel a tremendous power in your hands, but they are shaking so hard you can barely use them. Suddenly you're on this very ship, crouched in a corner, hugging your knees. A figure approaches, an older woman. Her eyes are kind. She comes closer. She says she wants to talk. She reaches a hand toward you. You grasp it. The memories end. You are no longer Finn. You return to yourself with a jolt.
Oh, I could have solved the murder on the ship. Ugh. Oh! Oh! Right, okay, well I've learnt a new skill. But I can't use it. Right, okay, that's some weird. That's interesting. I didn't know you could actually learn skills from eating people. Let's see what you've got to say, Percy. Right, so yeah.
As you approach the
shame.
blacksmith,
I should
you
have eaten
feel
it
a
earlier.
bony hand on your arm. Fane leans in and whispers in your ear.
If it would be acceptable, I have an inquiry for this human. It is of a personal nature. And if it would not be acceptable, well, that would render this entire conversation rather awkward.
Well, I'm not really. You're supposed to be my companions. Go ahead and talk.
Fane approaches the blacksmith and quietly speaks to her. You can't overhear much, but he seems to be gesturing towards her head an awful lot. Fane's words are quiet, but you hear the blacksmith repeat, "Face Ripper," in shock. She slowly starts to back away.
Oh, that's okay, maybe I shouldn't have let him talk to me. That sounds a bit grim.
What is it with creeps like you and Master Niles? I told him to slither back to his dungeon, and you can get too, freak!
Fane backs away, scratching his head. It seems that didn't go as he'd expected. He is lost in thought, though. She must have said something he found interesting.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe she'll tell me what it was he said.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers. She doesn't look up as you approach.
And what you after?
Yeah, she does. Well, I'm assuming she's a blacksmith because of all the blacksmith paraphernalia around here. Yeah, that seems fairly neutral. Let's go with that.
Get bent!
Ooh, wow, okay. That's... Ah, right, I see. I have a bad attitude with her, but she's got some goodies to sell here. What are these? Summoning skill books. Fair enough. Well, I don't know if I'm going to do it with... Has any of these guys not got a horror... Oh, right, he's... Why has he got... He's got a bonus to attitude. Oh, he's got bartering too. Okay, you are my salesman. I don't like you much, but it seems like everyone else does. Be right back. Got to do some inventory management. Let's see, where's phone? Let's hide that. We don't. Oh, I was going to give him the... Because that's better than his club, so we'll drop that on there. Want to keep that. Want to keep that. I'll leave it on him though.
Where's the oil?
A whole bunch. Why are you asking me where the oil is, strange woman? Okay, let's flog some of the stuff that I know is pretty much crap. I've been collecting. I got So the thing is, I don't know what all this does. That's
Here's the oil.
yeah. I don't need to read those again. Wonder if she'll buy those manifests and stuff. I might save that. That might be a quest item. Don't need that. Do need that. Probably need that. I've learnt that, so I don't need it anymore. Learnt that. Don't need it anymore. Deadly weapon in the hands of a child. It may well be, but it's that. Let's just see what's ingredients and what isn't. Okay. So sort of a like junk.
Who in their
thing.
right mind would think of a thing like this?
Don't need to know about that. Did I read that? Oh! Okay. Well, I don't need to read that now because I've learnt whatever it said. Okay, don't need that. I really should do this offline, but she's getting a bit over encumbered. Look, 200. Poetry books, garbage. Don't need that. Don't think I need that either. Hang on to those things. Definitely hang on to. I don't really need that because I can already do it myself.
Where's the oil?
Let's sell that then. Sure about this. I know you can do cooking, so I'm kind of averse to just flogging off everything like that. Yeah, I know I didn't need that. I didn't need that.
It's bolted on there tight, ain't it?
That's garbage. We only need 2 more buckets for the last 2 people in our party. Pickaxe. And we probably only need 1 bow, and they all do the same damage, I would imagine. Yeah. Okay. That's garbage. These things have no armor on them. They can go. I don't know why it says chest armor when they have no armor. Okay. Do I need it? Let's hold on to that. And hold on to someone might need it later. It's like junk as well. Okay. Sorry about this, viewers, but one does have to do some inventory management occasionally, especially when your character's barely able to walk. Right then, Mr. Barterbot.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers. She doesn't look up as you approach.
I saw some way of just like, can you just shift click those in there? Yeah. Oh, that's a goodly amount of gold already. I'm pleased. And I get 11% markup on selling, so that's nice. Super. Whoa, hang on, she hasn't even got that much gold. Oh, your horses. What was the... Oh, look at, yeah, I get 7 extra gold for that. Right. What's worth so much? Aha, that's more like it. I'll leave her with some. Shame I don't really want... I do want that, maybe. Hydrosophisk. Ooh. Well, let's not go crazy on buying equipment. I'll hang on to these valuable things, though. Thanks, my lady. Right, now, since she seems to like you, let's see what she'll say to you. Don't need to... What are you making?
I ain't. Just seeing how it's made. She's clever, Dallas. Made these herself, for those bodyguards of hers. Boy, they're sharp.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something? Found it in the scrap heap not so long ago. We used to know each other back in the day, you know. Dallas and I. Never knew her to be much of a wrench head back in the day, but once she joined the Order, she started turning out all manner of oddities.
Was it Dallas who made these collars?
She nods once.
Ah, makes sense. She's not a very nice person.
You looking to buy something? Or do you just want to waste my time with a whole lot of questions?
Since she knows more than she's letting on. You say the collar is tight and ask if she can loosen it a bit. Yeah.
For you? Hell no.
Okay, well I won't press her because this lizard boy is the only one she likes out of the three of us. So, who might be worthy of her services?
Worthy is exactly the right word. Yeah, someone who's proven himself might earn my time of day. Speaking of, you haven't. So bye or shove off.
Okay. Well, leastways. Right, so I've got a bit from that. I've got to remember. Oh, no. That Amelia has to do all the looting, and Lizard Boy has to do all the talking. I'm sure I'm going to get that wrong at least 50% of the time. But there you go. Gold, thank you. More gold. Oh, and some gloves. Thank you. Just people leaving gold in all these barrels. It's rather brilliant. Thank you. What's that? Oh, it's just a bit of spoon or plate. I'm going to be a rich man by the end of this. Oh, anything else around here? There's a lady in there. Oh, there's some things not bolted down. Anything up here? Oh, there's another flower. That's probably for herbalism, isn't it? If I can find some recipes for it. Anything else? No sneaky barrels. Oh, there's a ladder. Ladder to nowhere? Stairway to heaven? Oh, what's this? Oh. She looks a bit grim. Hello!
Leave me.
Oh.
Go.
What's this? You've seen the other side and it's beautiful. You fetch your doctor. She doesn't look well at all. Let's go for the special option.
She smiles and reaches out as if to touch your arm, but pulls back at the last moment.
Sorry. I almost forget sometimes. I can't wait to see what's next. To be done with this.
Okay, so she's got a bit of a death wish. She will trade. Oh, books. We don't have any necromancers in our party. I don't want to waste money on that kind of thing. Okay. Oh, disease. Right, okay. Get everyone out of there. Jesus Christ, I just almost gave everyone the bleeding lurgy. Why is that flower pot marked as possessed? I'll get down there a bit later. What's going on here? Oh, there's some poor soul there. Oh, he's almost dead. Christ, here. Ooh. Bring on the healing. How you feeling,
Think
chap?
you're so fancy with your flashy abracadoodle, don't you? Who needs you?
What? Yeah, exactly. Remind him that without him he'd just be dying or dead.
Fat chance. I'd wrestle death to the ground and make him scream my name for such a dainty toe in the Hall of Echoes. All you did was save the bastard a good beatdown.
But you A, sound drunk, and B, you're... I don't even understand. What did you do to get almost deaded?
I caught a blow too many from those card-playing fatheads up on the ramparts. I got myself a golden ticket. I didn't even get the chance to use it.
Okay, sounds like someone else I need to visit. I'm gonna clean this prison out of its scum.
Why don't you take it? If they offer you
cool.
a round of
Thank you.
cards, this one guarantees you a win. It's called the Sparkler. Whoever's got it gets the pot. Filched it from that hog Griff himself.
Oh, I feel quite ambivalent about you, my friend, to be honest with you. I mean, you're didn't like me saving you, but you've given me something from someone who I definitely want to meet and I don't think I like.
Careful, though. If you ain't as skilled a fighter as me, you'll end up on Dr. Lest's table with the rest of the lilies.
Oh, I have no doubts that I can handle them. Ah, nice. Oh, do you want some more healing? You're not quite. There you go, chap. And you'll talk
Any
some
more
more.
wickety-wookety for me? Well, get on then. Go on, get.
Wickety-wookety. Oh my word.
I never
what are you
thought
doing?
I'd see old dear nothing fit as a fox again. Haven't
It's my
seen
pleasure.
a man closer to the hole in all my days. A right miracle it is. Maybe I ought to study a bit of magic myself. Once I'm out of here, that is.
Well, considering you're called a doctor and I managed to save a man you couldn't, yeah, go learn some magic. It's not that hard to learn hydrosophistry. Got to sell. What's that for a polymorph? I ain't no polymorph. Alright, so these are my golden teeth are pretty sad. Well, if I had it, I would sell it. I wouldn't sell it with this. Oh my god, I've got all this crap to sell as well. Oh, that's what's weighing so much. What? How much are these
Medicine.
weigh? They're not
What a
heavy.
shame. All you need's a strong constitution, and the gods will take care
Oh,
of the rest.
Yeah, I'll do that, but I'll do it off screen because like that's going to be boring as hell, and you don't want to see that. Okay, that's some interesting stuff there. So I've got a nice card, and give Griff a good bloody poking.
Tough as tiger teeth.
Who's hungry? Hello, Dougie. Dougie, I want to talk to you. Hi,
The dog
Dougie.
focuses at the cat at your feet, baring its teeth and growling.
Don't even think about it. I mean, I'm not a great cat person, but you leave my cat. No, he's his own cat. I didn't even ask for him to follow me. That's interesting.
The dog focuses at the cat at your
Why can't
feet,
I talk to
baring
him?
its teeth and growling.
Can I not tell the cat to do something? Go away so
The
I can
cat's
talk to
eyes
them.
are clouded and grey, but it...
What's going on?
Okay, well that's a problem. I can't talk to the... Oh, hang on. The cat's following me, isn't it? Not anyone else. That's a bit of a problem. Something there. It's for the FUD. Trying to keep my eyes peeled for stuff. There we go, see? Goodies lying all over the place. There could be barrels hiding in any of these bushes waiting to leap out on unsuspecting people. Hello, why are you wandering around? You'll catch your death of cold, you know.
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale.
What? Okay.
For I am an elf. The tongue of others is not my tongue. You may speak of then and when, I do not. I refuse to learn their strange speech.
That's what I met before, asking what he wants. Yeah, what do you want to know?
Start from the beginning. Start from where you come.
Okay, I came from a far off land.
I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find.
Debt repaid, make amends. I'll be mystical. I am a mystic. Can't say what I seek.
I understand. Now tell me how your story ends.
Hope to go in, but that's not really me. Hope to find something I've lost. Burdens will be lifted. Let's go for that one.
Ah, you want reunion. Life is lonesome. Yes, life is lonesome. The thing you love is gone. I have something for you, my friend. A gift.
Oh, sweet.
We can see the things we lose, not with our eyes, but with our hearts. This ruby does the trick.
Sweet. Thank you.
It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore. See what I gather.
Well, ruby's hardly a fragment, but okay. Oh, you've got things for sale as well. Ah, geomancer, right, that's what Fane is. I think he's... I need to check. Poisoned. Right, okay, well, I will bear in mind where this chap is, because I'm no doubt Fane will want some of that. Thank you, kind sir. But tell me, are there any seashells around here? Yes. Station. Okay, well, I'm going to take a little break for a bit. Thanks for watching again. I'm going to go off and sell all this stuff that I'm getting, because I'm rapidly getting to the point where my main character can barely walk, but that's going to take a while for me to sort out, and it's time for another coffee. I shall see you later, peeps.